Bongo District in Upper East Region is one of the driest parts of Ghana, a rocky zone where 103,000 people live in small towns and rural communities. When the District Assembly and partners drill for water, it often contains high levels of fluoride, which damages teeth and bones. In 2015, Bongo District started urgent action to cut problem wells and replace them with safe water.
We have a special issue. And our special issue is the high fluoride content in the groundwater. And so we have prioritized water as our major issue.
For the past 5 years, Bongo District Assembly has worked with Water Aid Ghana on a Wash for Public Health program in 24 communities. In Bongo Fion, a solar-powered water point was installed, providing water for the whole community and for the health center.
I'm so glad that WASH has come because it has reduced the kind of burden that we used to have walking distances for water. Most of our ladies come from the community to deliver here. We bring them to this facility, monitor them, examine them, do other investigations, and if everything is okay and labor setting, we deliver them. And attached to the delivery room, there's a shower and a toilet facility where they easily free themselves, bath, and they go back to the lying room. So I think women prefer delivery in this facility as compared to most of the facilities around.
In 2019, Wash for Public Health installed an incinerator which will provide biogas for the health center. Providing the right technology is a priority for the program.
Look at the technology that is really appropriate for that particular environment. That's why we have solar system in most of the communities now. Because we've tried the water system that are linked to the electricity, but when you go to the communities now, most of them can't even pay their light bills. They don't even use batteries. They pump the water during the day and have it in the overhead tank. It's really important technology that we are piloting, and we hope it will work out for us to really scale up in the whole country.
Asaloko is a rural community with about 360 people and a primary school for children from surrounding areas. Here, a high-yielding well was dug, providing 100 liters of water a minute to 3 fetching points, each with its own tank. The tanks fill by day using solar energy and provide water around the clock. Ebenezer Sumenin, Bongo District engineer and Wash Focal Point, has come to meet Atanga Adongo, the mechanic who keeps the water flowing.
Wananda ke bullet maran sigre kulo arku amalele wana wala fa tuma poka ha ibulika narata wasin tuma ko awai do wa itulu ti ibulika la kan woni anko kabne no ake so la pa hatma songde ya yon ma kelma ade pakle da do ata bon do ba ade ya yon ses ba aku ne de tilo.
Asaloko Primary School also benefits from having safe, reliable water on site.
My name is George Apikia, the head teacher of Asaloko Primary. It's a good school. It's a very nice school. It's a model school. We started this school from 2009. Before, we used to go far away to fetch water. Before they would come for the lessons to begin. With the intervention of the water is very close. We just fetch into the vertical buckets. We use it to drink, wash our hands. When we go to the toilets, water is easily accessible in this school. We have educated them to always provide water bottles for them. But those children that do not have, we have provided enough cups for them to use it to drink. Most of the children bring food from the house. So when they come, we use the water, they wash their hands and they get to class. And we have the school health club too. We have taught them how much water they should drink.
For Rosina in Subilia, pregnant with her second child, Having clean, safe water nearby makes a huge difference to her quality of life.
So you don't have to sit for somebody to fetch you water. And so due to that, the water place too is not even far. So you go there, you stand, the water will flow and you just go. The other borehole, you know, that water was something like it was having some taste. But this one, I think, is quality. If you even give birth and you are giving the child this water, I think the child will be healthy. I'm happy. Simply because there are some people, they are in cities, but they don't have quality water. But those that they are looking upon us that we are in the village, we have quality water to drink.
As well as working with partners, Bongo District is expanding its own resources. In 2019 and 2020, the district doubled its wash budget and committed itself to drilling or rehabilitating 15 boreholes a year, so it can develop 6 small town schemes, each serving 5,000 people or more.
We have come to realize that water is life, and per the SDG 6, water should be available to everybody by 2030. So we have prioritized water as our first priority in our budget. If we ask every person in Bongo, what do you want? They will say water. And we saw that fine, we have to have a way of serving the people. So we went from mechanization of good irrigating wells that have very low fluoride to areas where they are lacking water.
These improvements depend on collaboration between Bongo District Assembly, partners with resources and skills, and communities. It is the District Assembly that takes the lead.
The District Assembly coordinates all the other partners in such a way that everybody is put on his toes to play his role or what he has actually committed himself to do. We are playing some kind of an oversight responsibility to ensure that the facility lasts.
You know, community entry is very important. So before we even start any project, through development partners, what we do is that we get in touch with the traditional authorities who organize, mobilize the community members, then we interact with them, ensure that they buy into the idea so that they can take ownership of the projects. And we are also creating an enabling environment to ensure that development partners that come into the district, they are happy to work with us in the district.
Community management has proved difficult in some cases. The National Community Water and Sanitation Agency plays a hands-on supporting role, including managing the small town system for Bongo Town itself. However, the district coordinating director sees a strong future for community management.
There was a move by the Community Water and Sanitation Agency as a result of their study that the community members were not managing the systems very well. And so at a point in time, maintenance was becoming very challenging. But that is not for all facilities. There are still other communities managing some of the facilities that we have. And they are doing very well. I think what we need to do is to ensure that we sensitize the people more, give them more capacity to be able to manage these things.
One issue in Bongo, as in every other district, is whether communities can develop effective payment systems to ensure that sufficient money is collected to carry out repairs and keep systems functioning.
Water has become an asset, and we know how poverty level is within the districts. But with education, with much engagement with them, they have come to understand that they have to pay for water. They pay for light, so they have to pay for water. They manage it within themselves locally. They set tariffs and how much should be paid per head or per month or per quarter. So based on that, they're able to raise funds from them within themselves to do manual repairs and manual maintenance.
We try as much as possible to develop the system based on the local systems norms. If you push them and then support them a little, they will be able to collect the money. We have a team, the water and sanitation team, that goes around periodically to see whatever they are doing at the local level and also to support them with technical advice. We have also built some capacities of the area mechanics when there is a very little problem with the facility or the system, they are in a position to fix.
Soy Bongo has one of the small town systems managed directly by the community. Here, they plan to increase capacity so that more people can connect their homes to the water supply.
We have 3 boreholes for it, 3 mechanized boreholes for it, which has been pumping the water to the overhead tank. It's for the whole Bongo Soy community. About 6,000 people we go reach. We have about 8 stand pipes. We use there for pay as we fetch. For now, we have connected about 15 houses there. Maybe if they get to about 100 houses, we can able to supply them. The managing team is the community. They have their child lady, and then secretary and treasurer, and then the executive members among them that have been managing the system.
For Water Aid Ghana, partnership is a two-way street. They have been working with communities to help them become more equal partners and hold the district assembly to their promises.
The commitment should be backed by action. So when we visit the community and the system is breaking down, we go to the assembly that we've made a promise. The district themselves really had in their plan that they have to engage community, but they didn't know how to go about it. But as part of the project, we created that platform, supported them in various ways on how they can really engage communities. And they were happy about the whole engagement process. We are still going to engage to ensure that those commitments are put into practice and the infrastructures are really sustained for a very long time for generations that are even unborn.
Bongo District has made strong progress. Safe water now reaches 84% of the population, and the district assembly is on course to achieve full coverage by 2025, 5 years earlier than the Sustainable Development Goal target. This requires a long-term commitment to what they have already achieved, as well as to extending services to those who have not yet been reached.
Even though the district assembly government will be doing other things, education, health and other things, we still see that water is still a major concern because of the vital role water plays in our lives. And so if you take our budget, you will see that there's quite a substantial amount of money that has been allocated for wash activities for 2020, and then that is going to continue from 2021 onwards.
All boils down to good leadership. You know, our political leader, the Honorable DC, is somebody who has lobbying skills. So he lobbies for more projects for the districts. We are very, very optimistic about achieving SDG 6 to ensure that all the communities have access to potable water.